Khalistan Movement, an in-depth exploration, past, present, and future. Hello and welcome back to our channel. In today's video, we will be discussing the Khalistan Movement. The Khalistan Movement has been a controversial topic in India for several decades, and it has had a significant impact on the country's political landscape. The movement, which advocates for the creation of a separate state for the Sikh community, emerged in the aftermath of India's partition in 1947. Over the years, the Sikh community in India has faced discrimination, economic inequality, and political marginalization, which led to the emergence of the Khalistan movement in the 1980s. The Khalistan movement gained momentum in the 1980s and 1990s, particularly in the state of Punjab. Jarnail Singh Bhindranwale, a charismatic Sikh preacher, emerged as the leader of the movement and called for the creation of an independent Sikh state. The Indian government responded with a military operation, known as Operation Blue Star, which resulted in the death of Bhindranwale and several of his followers, as well as many innocent civilians. In the aftermath of Operation Blue Star and the anti-Sikh riots, the Indian government cracked down on the Khalistan movement and arrested many Sikh activists and militants. The movement lost momentum in the 1990s, and many of its leaders either went into exile or were killed in encounters with security forces. However, the Khalistan movement has not completely disappeared, and there are still some Sikh activists who advocate for the creation of Khalistan. The movement has also gained support from some Sikh communities in the diaspora, particularly in Canada and the United States. The Canadian government has been accused of providing support to Khalistani groups, which has strained India-Canada relations. The Khalistan movement remains a contentious issue in India, and the government continues to monitor Sikh organizations and activists. In recent years, there have been concerns about the radicalization of some Sikh youth and their involvement in violent activities. The Indian government has also been accused of using excessive force and violating human rights in its efforts to suppress the movement. The Khalistan movement has had a significant impact on India's political landscape, particularly in Punjab. The movement has led to the emergence of regional parties that are based on Sikh identity and have advocated for greater autonomy for the state. The Shiromani Akali Dal, which was formed in 1920 to represent the interests of the Sikh community, has been a major player in Punjab politics for several decades. However, the party has been divided over the issue of Khalistan, with some factions supporting the movement and others opposing it. In conclusion, the Khalistan movement is a complex issue that has been a source of conflict and tension between the Indian government and Sikh activists for several decades. While the movement has lost momentum in recent years, it remains a contentious issue in India, and its impact on the country's political landscape cannot be ignored. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more exciting updates.